Yo, how you doing? As usual, I'm waiting for my coffee right now. Not a surprise, right? Hopefully the audio balance is fine right now, I think. Should be. How you doing, guys? Nice to see that chicken wall. Cherry Point, yeah, it's the same old. Yeah, so we got some DKC free. I think I got this game for Christmas in 1997, so about 1 year after the release of this game. But I was 5.5 years old, so. But yeah, I actually got this game back in the day. Actually, I think DKC 3 is better than the first game. Actually, I know that's not a popular opinion, but at least as far as I can remember, because I speedrun the first one. You know that. For a while back in the day, the first DKC I used to speedrun for a while. But well, Cherry Point, this game, like, even if you're a fan of the first DKC, DKC 3 definitely got much better bosses. Like the bosses in DKC, the first one, they're just super lazy. They used the beaver boss twice, and that bird head, it's just a bird head without like a body. Like the bosses are so much better in this game. Like the boss fights are actually different and creative, and you know, there's that like snowman boss that you throw snowballs at, which is kind of odd. Why would that do any damage to him? But and then you have like the octopus boss. Like all the boss fights are like different from each other. And that flying robot, you like jump on his blades coming out of his body, and then you jump on his head. Like the boss fights are actually maybe the boss fights are like this. DKC has the best boss fights, even better than like the second one. They definitely improved the boss fights in DKC 2 over the first game, that's for sure. But in this game, you think King K. Rool in this one? Yeah, I mean, I think there's no denying that the first DKC has like the worst bosses out of all the games. This game might have the best bosses. I don't know. This or the second game, I'm not sure. I don't think this game reuses any bosses. I could be wrong, but I think like even in like DKC 2, they actually reuse that pirate bird boss, you know the boss in the first world in DKC 2? They reused that boss later in like the 5th world or something like that. Dude, I think I discovered that by accident as a kid, S4. That was like an accident because I just went around the map and I sort of circled the rocks by accident, and I found the secret world. But I never got 100% until years later. I returned to my save file that I had from like back when I first got it, and then yeah, I completed the game finally, but I got stuck somewhere in the special world. The coffee should be done in just a few minutes here. Did you play this game back in the day, Cherry Point? Or you said you were mainly into PC at that point. I guess like this game came out in like very late 96, I guess. So I'm glad. I had all the DKC games. Okay, you only played. That's funny, Cherry Point, because the second game is definitely much better than the first DKC. I assume you've played the DKC 2 and 3 after that? Yeah, right. on emulator. Yeah, the second game is much better than the first one, honestly. But I like the first one for like speedruns, because I used to speedrun the first game for a while. Yes, oh yeah, that's kind of funny with this game. You know what's the Grandma Kong? I forgot her name, but like you save at her place in this game. Like there's like a cave where you save the game, and she's sitting in that cave, and she's actually playing Nintendo 64. So Nintendo 64 is actually in this game. I think she's even talking about N64 in like some dialogue. But you're gonna see that very early in the game. It's like the first 5 minutes. You're gonna talk to the Grandma Kong, and you can actually see the N64 on the floor. How you doing, Yuppie? Nice to see you here, man. Alright, I hear the sound of coffee in the kitchen. I hear that loud sound from the coffee maker. It means that it's done in like a few seconds. Less than 30. Oh yeah, it's the castle music from Mario 64 in this game. The castle music in Mario 64 is in this freaking game. Nice, Yuppie. Sounds good. Black coffee, always black coffee, man, always. Always. No exception. So, yeah, the castle music from Mario 64, you're gonna hear that very soon. So they sort of try to, like, since this is like, I think this is the last Rare game for SNES probably, as far as I know. So they try to like promote a new system, the Ultra 64. But actually, like, when this game was released in America, like DKC3, when it was released in America, the N64 was out already. But here in Sweden, we didn't get the N64 until Mars 1997, I think. So this game actually came out before N64 here in Sweden. Yeah, right. Is this real life? Yeah, it's cool that you're using the castle music from Mario 64. I like that. Yeah, I got my N64 in like the summer of 1999 when I was like 7 years old. But I beat like a bunch of SNES games when I was 6 years old. Mainly like when I was 6, because that's the only system I had when I was 6, and I was hooked on video games already then, so I basically played every day after school or kindergarten. So I beat like Super Mario World and Yoshi's Island, A Link to the Past, like all the good games pretty much. I have an older brother and he bought all the good games, so, but then he stopped caring about the SNES in the late 90s, so I got to play the games instead. Oh really? Yeah, I got a bundle like in the summer of 1999. I got a bundle with Mario Kart 64 and Mario 64, Super Mario 64 and Mario Kart 64. I don't know, I think that was a bundle. I'm pretty sure like you got the system with 2 games. That's pretty cool. They usually don't bundle 2 games. So, but I'm pretty sure it was a 2-game bundle. was great. Did you get DK64 for Christmas 1999? Because I did. I actually have a photo of it. I have a photo of me getting DK64 for Christmas 1999. There we go. That was probably... Yeah, actually, that's... I know it sounds ridiculous, but I actually remember the first time I played Mario Kart 64 on my system, because my mother was amazed by the graphics, because it was such a leap up from SNES, you know, the glorious 3D graphics. And now looking back at it today, we think that N64 looks like shit, but we think that SNES looks good. But at the time, it was like N64 looked amazing at the time. But now it's like, no, SNES looks much better these days. It's a change of perspective. I have the picture of Cherry Point, but I don't have the camera plugged in, so I can't show you right now. I do have the picture though. Real life. I remember the first time I saw Half-Life 2 actually, like trailers. I thought it looked like real life. It's kind of silly. Yeah, like I think PlayStation 1 3D is worse than N64 though, because PlayStation 1 has the problem with like blurry character models for like everything. Like N64 is a bit more like looks a bit better, like the 3D models at least. Alright, I'll get the coffee now. BRB 2 seconds. Yeah, at least like with Ocarina of Time, or like Mario 64 is a good example. In Mario 64, the character models are not blurry at all, but if you play a game like Final Fantasy VII, like all the character models are so blurry. I don't know what's causing that. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like obviously with the PlayStation 1 you had the benefit with this, you know, the CD format at the time could store much more data. You know, like 700 megabytes or something for one CD. And CDs were cheap to manufacture. The cartridge format was super expensive for N64. And you couldn't store a lot of data, but the games ran faster, like almost no loading times on N64. The character models looked better. But like, okay, with PlayStation 1, the backgrounds usually look better. Like the backgrounds are usually more detailed. I guess that has to do with like the storage space. Like you could store more data on PlayStation discs. But the character models are far superior on N64. Like, even I saw a comparison video recently, even with games like Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 is on both N64 and PlayStation 1. And the backgrounds are much better on PlayStation 1, but the character models are far superior on N64. It seems to be the case usually. But that's, I don't know. For me personally, with like 3D games on PlayStation 1, the blurry character models are kind of a turn off. Alright, should we Wait, I gotta get the remote control here. Yeah, that's interesting. With like... with Resident Evil, it's basically 3D models walking on a like still image, like a 2D background in Resident Evil for PlayStation. I guess that's why if you play Resident Evil for GameCube, have you seen that? Like, it looks amazing to this day. It's basically because the backgrounds are just static. I guess that's why it looks so good. We're making a family, man. How you doing? Scar Sneakers, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, the Resident Evil remake for GameCube. I think didn't they put out that game again now on PlayStation 4 or something? The first Resident Evil, like the remake of the remake, or something. That's weird. All right, how many years has it been? It's probably been, I don't know, 14 years. It's not a ROM hack today, no. What the fuck happened? Dude, I thought it crashed or something, I don't know what happened. By the way, do you know the name of my save file? Like the first save file I had for this game? I think my name was A, like just A all through. Because I was like 5 years old when I played this game, so I couldn't read at the times, especially not English. So my username or character name was just A. That's easy, right? DK, I guess that's good, right? I don't know. Can I be done now? Hello? That's good. I don't want any more characters, what the fuck? No, okay. DK. Alright, here we go, so... I think one thing that this game does is... like, you have sort of... this game is not linear, like, it's not a linear platformer. Because you can... not later, at least. And you see the N64 there on the floor, you see that? Behind the grandma. That's the N64 promotion right there. Alright, so you don't have to pay money in this game to save, right? In DKC2 you have to pay 2 coins to save. That's people wouldn't appreciate that these days. I guess in 1995 you didn't expect to be able to save in like every game. A lot of games had password features still, or password mainly, or no save feature at all. Alright, look at that. Dude, Kiddy Kong is worthless though, honestly. Is he even good? Like, maybe in a speedrun? I don't know if he's faster or not. Motorboats. Somehow I was able to get to the first level here as a kid without being able to read anything on the screen. Alright. I think this game might have pushed the capabilities of the SNES even further than like DKC2. I think that's especially apparent on the water here. The water looks really detailed for a SNES game. And the reflection of the mountains in the background on the water. It's great. Rare, they knew how to push the hardware. Well, I don't know, early, I guess. I mean, I started reading English regularly in school when I was like 10 years old. So, before I was 10 years old, I was only able to like, you know, I only knew like a few phrases in English and like a few words and stuff. Oh, you got an RGB cable? Congrats, dude. Yeah. I'm using a one-chip SNES plus RGB. It's actually, you know, the one chip is the later model that uses the better graphics chip. Dude, I don't have to do these bonus level, honestly. I'm not a completionist. I'm not gonna get 100%. I didn't know any bad words, no. I knew how to say my name is and like, I don't know, cat or something, I don't know. I probably didn't have the best vocabulary, you could say. Before you started reading English in school, you knew stuff like fuck you motherfucker and goddamn it. I didn't, actually, I didn't. I swear, I did not. I was a well-mannered kid, man, right? I didn't know that shit. Alright, you see, like, with these levels, if you compare to, like, the first Donkey Kong Country, these levels are not linear. You can go, like, multiple directions, not just left or right. Like, with the first DKC, except for the water levels, I think you're just going from left to right, like, every single level. No, I don't want the bonus. Fuck the bonus. Like, these levels are all over the place, man. This game should be a cakewalk, though. Like, these games are not hard these days, unless you're 5 years old. Like, I had my siblings, my older siblings, they had kids, and dude, what am I supposed to do? I'm stuck in DKC 3, man. Oh, there we go. That's the one. That's the lever. Okay. There we go. Yeah, so my older siblings, they have kids, and those kids are like 8 years old, and they are boys. And during Christmas last year, they actually tried Super Mario World on SNES, and they got to the second level, and they gave up on the second level. It was too hard, man. That's unfortunate. I used to speedrun DKC, the first DKC. It's just this game I haven't played in a long time. The kids of today suck at everything. That's a tough, that's a brutal judgment, man. That's right. This is correct. Yeah, but like, they gave up on the second level, man. Like, why would you give up on the second level? Like, you die 3 times? No, this is too fucking hard, man. I'm just gonna play a game on my tablet instead. Who's Wolkray? Who's that? Dude, look like Kiddy Kong. Kiddy Kong is shit, man. He's like a more heavy version of DK, but he's a baby. It's kind of weird. Like, he has to be a fucking giant baby. Like, how is he a baby and DK is adult? Doesn't make any fucking sense, man. Are they both gorillas? Okay. My friends, little kids. And dude, you can actually bounce on the water. I don't know if kids enjoying NES. I don't know. Really? I mean, a lot of admittedly, I admit it. Like a lot of NES games are, you know, very outdated. That's quite obvious. You wouldn't want to play Karate Kid or something like that for NES these days. Look, every flag is gonna be pink. Every fucking flag is gonna be pink, unless I fuck up late in the stage. And that's great. Coffee. Oh, so that's the trick. You basically, you need to only allow them to play NES or something like that. You can't show them like the new consoles and tablet games and smartphone games. I don't know about that. You're like, all you get is a fucking SNES and 5 games. You're not allowed to play anything else. I don't really have any plans for the weekend, Svenne. Should I go over to your place finally? It's been a while, so that seems appropriate to finally do that, I guess. So I guess dude, what's the brand? You're talking about my coffee, Cherry Point. I don't know the brand of my coffee. I don't know. I don't even pay attention to what I'm buying, man. They're gonna fool me. Oh, yeah. That isn't that like sort of what I said, that you have to like, you only introduce them to like SNES at first and nothing else. My coffee yeah, that's basically it. All I know is that it's black coffee. Alright. 15 extra lives? Dude, I'm just stacking up on extra lives. Fucking collecting them. I told you, this is gonna be a cakewalk. One common criticism I've heard of this game is that it's too slow paced, because there's a lot of levels in these games that are like puzzle oriented. You sort of have to like, this is quote unquote a puzzle. You have to move these barrels and like use them on the rats. But I kind of like that. Like every DKC game has like its own identity. Like they are distinct from one another. So I think that's great. Make the games like the core gameplay is the same, but like there's still a lot of like differences with how you play the games. It's good. Alright, dude. Okay. What? Really? Okay. Look at this shit. You have to do stuff like that. People say it's too slow paced. But who cares when you do casual, like a casual playthrough? It doesn't matter. Maybe it's bad for speedrun though. Unless there's like speed strats for this. And in DKC2, I can't remember right now, but do you actually turn into the animals in DKC2? Oh, you actually do. I just remembered, like during boss fights and such, you turn into the parrot. But in the first DKC game, you only ride the animals. You ride the rhino and the swordfish, but you never turn into the animals. But you do, I think you do that a lot in this game. You turn into all the animals. What the fuck? Dude, fuck that. Do. Alright. There we go. Dude, do I have to backtrack? Do I have to fucking backtrack? Alright. Whatever. This is just like Metro now, you have to backtrack all the time. By the way, in the new Donkey Kong Country games, I've only beaten Donkey Kong Country Returns, but I think you only have like the rhino in Donkey Kong Country Returns. Like the other animals are not present. Like in Donkey Kong Country Returns, I don't think the swordfish is in there. I don't think the elephant is there, or the parrot. I don't know about Tropical Freeze though. Alright. Time for... No, come on, dude. There we go. Yeah, this is a major improvement. Like the bosses, major improvement over the first game. In the first game, you just jump on the beaver 3 times. This is actually more creative with the boss design in this game. Alright. This is just like Crocomire, you know? This is exactly like Crocomire, man. This boss fight. Freaking Super Metroid ripoff. Alright, World 2. 16 extra lives. 16. Alright. Yeah. Fucking gigantic mutated barrel that's alive. That's kind of weird. Yeah, and this game, like, this game has a much more cartoony feel over like the second game. The second game has a much darker atmosphere. This game is a bit more goofy overall, I feel like. Once again, the DKC games are distinct from each other. Fuck. Alright. Do not die. I haven't died so far. Alright. Oh god. Alright, that's good. The game is easier than I remember it, man. Really? Really, Cherry Point? Hey, you wanna play this game from 1993? I think it's 1993. Is that going over well with the grills? Yeah. I would imagine, man. That's the best strat if you wanna get the grill, man. Hey, you wanna play some Goof Troop? Is that what you put on the description on like a dating site? I'm looking for a grill to play some Goof Troop with tonight. Call me this number. Fuck! I died. That's my first death. Okay, you need to rush in this level. It's a speedrun level. Alright, let's go. Fungineer face. Let's rush. Alright. Hey, well, everyone knows about Mario. Everyone, like, even if you're like 5 years old, you know about Mario. And Mario Bros. I mean, I guess like the kids today, if they've played Mario Bros, they've played it on like a web browser based Mario Bros, like a freaking Flash version or something of Super Mario Bros. Alright. Shameful death earlier. I shouldn't die in this game. I think this game is easier than the second one. Like, the second one is the hardest in the trilogy as far as I know. Is that bad? Actually, a friend of mine, like back a few years ago, a friend of mine, when he had his when he first dated his girlfriend, he would actually play Contra, you know, the first Contra with her, but she wasn't much of any help. Like with her, they couldn't get past like the first level because she wasn't that good at the game, let's just say. But he actually was like, hey, wanna play this game? And he brought out Contra. Freaking Contra, man, hardcore. Yes, man. We gotta face the reality. Oh my god, fuck, man. But it's an accurate statement, man. It's an accurate statement. Is it really? I hope it's not, right? Fuck. That's nice, man. Dude, I don't pay attention to days like that. Like, today is that day, today is Father's Day, Mother's Day. What the fuck, man? Are we ever gonna get like a Gamer's Day or something? Would be great. You get the day off to play video games. Fuck. Gotta get rid of all the rats, man. I have no idea, man. No idea. Finland, man. Maybe I should go to Finland one day at some point. Never been there. Like, you have to kill every single rat, man. Every single one. If you don't, you have to backtrack. Hey, like, at least with every DKC game, they tried something new. It's not like New Super Mario Brothers. The first one is good, and then the rest is the same fucking game. With DKC, they actually did a different game every game. Except for, I guess, Donkey Kong Land. Did any of you ever play Donkey Kong Land? Like, the only one that's like halfway decent is Donkey Kong Land 3. Because the camera is like fucked up, especially in the first game. And the backgrounds are like the character blends in with the backgrounds in the first Donkey Kong Land, especially if you play it in black and white. If you play it in like, if you have colors, it's better, but... Fuck, man. Alright. But yeah, I got a Game Boy Color in January of 2000, I think I got the Game Boy Color. And the first game I got was Wario Land 2, but I also got Donkey Kong Land 3 the same year. So I did actually play that one as a kid, but that's the only Donkey Kong Land game that I ever played. I played all the Donkey Kong Land games later though. Donkey Kong Country Returns, it's not bad actually. It's pretty good. I don't like the problem with Donkey Kong Country Returns is that in order to roll, you have to fucking shake the Wii remote. That's bad. Like, except for that, it's a good game. I've actually beaten it, and it's quite challenging. I think it's... Yeah, it's probably more difficult than this game. Donkey Kong Country Returns. And it's pretty good, except for the freaking shaking the Wii remote to roll your character. Alright. Yeah, that's the problem, like, why? Sakamoto, I think Yoshio Sakamoto, you know, he's the guy who was the lead producer of Other M. He was like, he thought it would be a good idea to control, like, to move in a 3D environment with only a D-pad. Like, in a 3D environment, you need an analog stick. Look at freaking Mario 64. Like, you need an analog stick. Yeah, and there's like no way around it. Like, you can't change your control scheme. You have to shake the Wiimote. But they fixed it in Tropical Freeze, right? In Tropical Freeze, it's not like that. You can roll without shaking anything. Yeah, and in Other M, when you're forced to go into first person mode and you have to like fucking flip the controller, it's so awkward. Yeah, the auto aim in Other M, I think you can abuse it a lot though. You can like, or no, it's the dodge. Like when you dodge in Other M, you can abuse that. You just have to like mash you have to mash the dodge button, and you can like dodge everything constantly. It's very easy to abuse the dodge in Other M. All right. I remember the second boss in this game is a spider, I think, right? Yeah. Drink the water. Can you do that? How? Okay. I get it. Hey, War Drinker, how you doing, man? Thank you. Alright. Oh, L? L, okay. You can also press down and A. Down and A works as well. I noticed. Oh, look at that, that's creative, right? Freaking has a vacuum cleaner in his trunk or something. That's interesting. They did? I didn't pay attention to that. Alright. Whatever, fuck the coins. Don't need them. Oh my god. Fuck! No, that's the second time. 2 deaths, that's unacceptable. I only have 20 extra lives. Yeah, you can just drop. You can drop them, I guess. There we go. Alright. Alright. I wonder how many people run this game, by the way. I guess I could like check really quickly on speedrun.com, but this is probably the least popular game to speedrun in the DKC series because of its slower pace. At least 3 people. Fuck. Oh yeah. Bouncing balls, fuck. Alright. No. Look, Kiddy Kong is worthless. This is a fact. I died on the boss. Oh my god, really? Fuck. Is it 3 hits, by the way? Is the second game the most popular for speedrunning? DKC 2, or perhaps it's the first DKC. I used to speedrun the first game. Oh my god, fuck, man. No. No fucking way. Oh god. Look at this. Ah. No. Ah. Good. I guess I'm very skilled at this boss. What? What? That was a fucking glitch. Fuck. Bullshit. I think that was a glitch. I walked on his legs and I still took a hit. I just passed through it or something. Fuck. Alright. Free. Four, okay, it's 4, really. It's not free like in the Mario games, the Mario formula. Can you just go now and like upgrade your boat? A patch. That's just what you needed. Alright. The boat upgrade. By the way, Sven, did you play this game when it first came out? Did you? That's nice. So now I can actually choose. I'm gonna choose this one first. This is like the industrial world. Oh, you had? Nice, man. It's great. Oh, you did? I never completed it until much later. But I was, you know, I was only 5 years old, so... I was able to beat it though when I was like 5, 6, but I never got 100% at that age. Hey, what's up, Doom Kitty? How you doing? And by the way, this is one of the better songs in the game, I think. This industrial song with the bass line is pretty good. Pretty dope. I think this song was composed by Eveline Fischer. You know, she actually made most of the music for this game, unlike the other games. David Wise made all the music for DKC2. That's the best soundtrack. DKC soundtrack. I'm pretty good. How are you, Doom Kitty? I'm sort of on a nostalgia trip right now, I guess, because I haven't played this game in like, I don't know, over 10 years at least. So it's been a while. Oh shit. Yeah, I think, yeah, it is really good. I don't think it's as good as DKC2. I think DKC2 is definitely the best, but I don't dislike this soundtrack. I think my favorite track in this game is the water level music, like the waterfall music. I think we're gonna get there pretty soon. But that's like the... I think that's my favorite one in this game. The waterfall music. Fuck. That's great. Are those... Yeah, they're like owls. Alright. Is that nacho balls coming out of those freaking barrels or whatever? Pots? Shit. Alright. Alright. That's the level. Wasn't too bad. What? I fucking accidentally exit the goddamn world. And why are the natural balls so freaking huge? That's another question. Isn't this like, what are they called? These are like for snow environments. Snow slider or whatever. The fuck. But we are in the sewers. This is basically like the minecart levels in DKC1. It's pretty similar to that, except that there's no holes. So you only die from like the wasps. Did you have this back in the day, Doom Kitty? Did you get it on like when it was new, I guess? Oh fuck. Yeah, I don't need a bonus. I'm not gonna do 100%. I'm just gonna beat the game the normal way. Finding all the bonus levels and all the coins takes way too long. That's great. Yeah, same. I got this game when I was like 7, so it was like a few months after the release, I guess. Shit! Right. This level... This is the hardest level so far. Okay? So far, hardest level in the game. Because I've died like twice or something? Fuck. Alright. Dude, that... What? Okay. Alright, we're good, we're good. GG. Also, another thing that the first DKC doesn't have like all the collectibles. Like the DKC 2 and 3 has you collect the coins, 2 different types of coins. That's sort of like with the rare games in the late 90s, they always had like a bunch of freaking collectibles. Sometimes too much. Like in DK64, it's so many goddamn collectibles. It's like, it's crazy. Yeah, I think I prefer this game over the first DKC though. At least for casual play. The bosses are better. It's more variety with the level design. It's a bit more slow paced perhaps. Sometimes, but yeah, I'd put it DKC2 is the best, followed by this, and then like number 3 is the first one. Oh god. Who's holding that freaking saw, by the way? Look how fucking gigantic that blade is. It's some like enormous, like, giant. I don't know, man. Yeah, I do think so. I think the reason why people prefer the first Donkey Kong Country over like this game is because far more people played the first Donkey Kong Country. Like, the first Donkey Kong Country obviously sold much more than like this one. I think the first Donkey Kong Country sold like 6 million units or something. And that's a lot. This game sold like 2 or something, 1 perhaps. So a lot more people played the first DKC. But I played all of them, man. I had all of them. I was a lucky kid. Oh, shit. One problem, like, Kiddy Kong is shit. That's like valid criticism of this game. Kiddy Kong is pretty useless. Alright. The game is starting to get a bit more difficult now. It's not that hard really, but it's starting to get slightly more difficult. That's good game design though. Like, a game is supposed to get harder, like, you know, in a linear fashion, I guess. Harder as you progress throughout the game. Alright. I should probably save at some point, like, I don't know, I'm probably not gonna get game over, but if you get game over without saving in this game, you have to return to your last save. It's like Metroid, so that's not... There we go. Here's the save cave. I'm sure she won't mind. Alright. Sleeping Grandma playing N64. I'm sure there was a lot of grandmas back in the day playing N64 when it first came out. Alright. That's beautiful. Cherry Point. The chicken wall. Alright. Yeah, I still have N64 as well. But it's not the one I had growing up though. I got... You know what happened with the N64 I had growing up? Like, that one... My neighbor fucked up the reset button. He pushed it in so hard that it got stuck. So I couldn't use the reset button on my N64 because my neighbor fucked it up back then. It was freaking stuck, man. Oh god. Yeah, it wasn't a big deal though, like the system worked fine, but I couldn't use my reset button. I mean, who cares anyways about the reset button, unless you speedrun, right? If you speedrun, you gotta use the reset button. It's pretty useful. Fuck. What the fuck is that? Yeah, but actually when I was a kid, like the DKC games, they were actually my favorite games for a few years. When I was like 8 years old, or 6 to 7 years old, I should say. That's why I was so happy when I got DK64 for Christmas, 1999. That was like the best Christmas gift I ever got. DK64. And looking back at DK64 now, I mean, it's not that good, honestly. It hasn't aged that well, fuck. Too many collectibles. Alright, I did it. Thank you for the host, Doom. Hey, how you doing, Moogle Pies? Nice to see you. Alright. Odd physics. Is there any other, like, is this type of level, like, unique to this game in the series? Is there, like, a level in DKC2 that has, like, these floaty physics? I don't think so. I think this idea is original for DKC3. I don't think these physics are used in, like, any of the other games. I'm pretty good, man. Pretty good. How about you, Moogle Pies? Yeah, I think it's unique to this game. Oh shit. Dude, that's not fair at all. See that? Oh yeah, the wind mechanic, right. Yeah, it's a bit different though. Yeah, that's good to hear, man. Good to hear. Alright. Okay. How many worlds? I think this game has like 8 worlds or something like that. Kinda like Mario. I don't want to lose the only valuable Kong. Yeah, I agree. DKC2 is the best in the series. But I think this is the second best. Oh yeah, this is the bad parrot, like... It's not the parrot that shoots coconuts. That's the green parrot. Is the green parrot in this game, by the way? Can't remember that. Yeah, I don't know the name, but I just know that the green parrot is able to shoot coconuts. Hey Manaka, good evening, how you doing? Nice to see you here. Alright. So yeah, this is another slow-paced level, I guess. So I could see why this game would be bad for speedrunning. Because of levels like this. Possibly. And especially the puzzle-based levels. Where you have to kill all the rats and shit. Oh, that's good. I don't know if I would count them. Perhaps I would. I don't know. They're not... Like... Donkey Kong Country Returns, that's like 14 years after this game, so... I don't know, man. But I've beaten Donkey Kong Country Returns. I think Donkey Kong Country Returns is pretty good, but, you know, like I said earlier, it's just the fact that you have to shake the controller if you want to roll. That's so bad. If they could just remove that, the game would be so much better. Yeah, most people have DKC2 as their favorite, I guess. Tropical Freeze. I've played that game, but not that much. Because I don't have a Wii U. I do not have the Wii U. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country Returns is very challenging though, like Donkey Kong Country Returns is definitely harder than this game. The level design is pretty cool. It's a pretty good game. Shit. Alright. Invincibility Barrel. Alright. I don't know why would you have, like, what do you use money for in this game? In DKC2 you have to use the money to save the game. That's kind of silly. I don't know the purpose of money in this game. Alright. Level complete. Chaos, Carnage, everything with K. Oh, is it like that in this game too? Do you have to pay to save? I thought they removed that in this game. Yeah, that's what I said earlier. The bosses are shit in the first DKC. Honestly, if you compare to the later games. Dude, no. Yeah, this boss is silly. Get up there. I think they're pretty good in DKC 2 and 3, actually. I think they're pretty good in the second and third. DKC 1 though, using that beaver boss twice and the freaking bird head twice. Not too exciting. What the fuck? Yeah, I guess they ran out of time or something for the first game. Dude, they were going with like a 3D effect. Do you see that? Like for this boss, they're going with a 3D effect. When, you know, the rotating blades. It's sort of like a pseudo 3D. This is actually, like, this is harder than the final boss of DKC, honestly. The first game. He's not dead yet, fuck. Really? This is fucking... This is harder than King K. Rool. Fuck! No. That was the last hit too. Fuck that shit. Alright, I'm gonna die on purpose. I didn't remember this boss being, like, sort of challenging. This game got the tough bosses. Alright. Yeah, I think I know what to do now. I think I know how to not fuck it up. Basically just walk under the flame, like, immediately after he's firing it. Whatever. Okay. Phase 2. That freaking goofy face, man, with the sunglasses. It looks so typical for the 90s. I don't know what it's supposed to be, like Arnold Schwarzenegger or something like that. Looks kind of looks stupid. Alright. No! Is that it? Is that it? Yes? Kongs win? Good. Alright. Okay. Good. Time for the other world. This is the world with the waterfall levels with the best music. Oh, fuck the bears. Who cares about them? Yeah, these are also, like, these water levels, these are the best looking water levels in any DKC games. I think the level of detail is pretty impressive on these levels. These levels look much better than, like, the levels in the first DKC. Yeah, I think this game actually got my favorite water levels, like, in any DKC game. Water levels aren't popular usually, but I think this game got the best water levels. No, this one, look. It's beautiful. It's beautiful with the reefs. Coral reefs or whatever. It looks great. The water levels in DKC 2, they're just too dark. Like every water level in DKC 2 is in like a ship. This is great. Yeah, every DKC game got like a strong point. I think this game has the best water levels. I like this music too. For the water level here. Maybe it's not... It fits, at least it fits the environment. Alright. Okay, this is my favorite song in the game, this one right here. I think it's a good track. Banana arrows. Do you like the soundtrack for this game, Manika? I think it's pretty good. It's not as good as the other two games, though. It's not bad. Yeah, it wasn't, like, the music wasn't composed by David Wise for this game. The music was actually composed by a grill, Evelyn Fisher. Fuck, what the fuck, man. But there's like, I like the bonus music is pretty good in this game, but I think that track was composed by David Wise, I'm pretty sure. He did a few tracks for this game. Not this track though, David Wise did not compose this track. But he made the bonus level theme, I know that. He didn't make the factory music either, and that track is also good. That was close. What? What the fuck was that? Because of nostalgia. I had all three of them actually. I had them all, man. I also had Donkey Kong Land 3. But that one is like... The Donkey Kong Land games are like... No. Inferior versions of the SNES games. So it's not that interesting. The levels are different though. It's not the same game. It's just the same theme. The Donkey Kong Land games actually has new levels. And the bosses are different. The boss fights. Nice. Oh god. Why do... Come on. Bullshit. Oh, wait, the music started from like the middle of the song. That's odd. When I entered the level. I don't think there is a single level in the first Donkey Kong Country where you go up. Like in this level, you just go up and reach the goal. Every level is just from left to right in DKC1, except the water levels. Fuck. Playing like shit on this level. Okay, good. Let's save. I have 28 coins. Yeah, I'm doing alright in this game. I'm doing just fine. I used to speedrun the first game, so I should be okay. I have like 36 minutes in DKC1 speedrun. That was many years ago though. The snow levels? I don't remember the snow levels being like that. Oh, you're talking about like the bonus levels? I guess? Oh shit. This is the same kind of environment as the first world right here, except that it's more difficult. Yeah. With the bonus levels, makes sense. You know what I also had as a kid? I had the first DKC for Game Boy Color. Did you know that there's actually a version of DKC on Game Boy Color? And it's the same exact game, except that it's an 8-bit. And I got that game for Christmas in 2000, I think. And it was pretty underwhelming, because I already had DKC for SNES. So... But you know, since I got the game, I beat it on Game Boy Color, but it's the same exact game. Donkey Kong Country for Game Boy Color. Yeah. Fuck! Oh, that's good. Great execution, 10 out of 10. You think so? I think the waterfall music and the factory music is the best in the game. Earth Defense Force, I don't know what game that is. This is my favorite song in the game, by the way. So, Earth Defense Force, haven't heard of it. Hey, Kirby Master! Look at that freaking cat wall. Isn't that just beautiful? Glorious. Thank you for that, man. I appreciate it. I think you can actually get the water from the waterfall, right? It's like that. I don't think I did this like when I first beat it. When I was like 6 years old, I don't think I knew how to get like the water from the waterfall, but you have to press L. Ah. Good job. Alright. Yeah, this tune has a great atmosphere to it. But it doesn't have like a memorable melody line necessarily, so it's not a catchy tune. It's just great for the level. Ah, yes! Fuck yes. So good. All right. Getting some water. I have no interest in bonus levels. No. I gotta take my time, man. By the way, do you have to be like... Do you have to be the elephant? Or is it optional? Might be optional. God damn it. Should probably just die at that point on purpose, because I think I backtracked. Let's skip that. Yeah, I guess that works out. How you doing tonight, Svenne? Chicken tonight. Right? Chicken tonight. Good job. See. With Kiddy Kong, you can kill those guys, at least. Oh shit, that's close. It's fucking close. What? Dude, that was the goal, too. Fuck. Alright. What the f- Really? Fucking really? PJ's salt. Well, how many times have I died on this level now? Like 7, 8 or something? That's it's kind of bad. Fuck this level. Let's skip skip the elephant. Finally, god damn it, dude. Oh, that was bullshit. Oh yeah, this level, you have to feed this, the fish behind you, I think. Otherwise he's gonna attack you. Yeah. Eat! There we go. Alright. Fungineer time. You playing like shit right now. Perhaps getting a bit tired. It's late in Sweden, sort of. I've been going to bed early recently, actually. Almost having like a normal sleeping schedule. Good fucking job. I think that's it. Yes. So I guess only the boss remains in this. No, okay. There's Okay, wait, this is the boss. Right. Okay. That was a good attempt. Very good. Fuck! No, 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 no. No! God damn it. I think that was the last phase. I have no idea. What is that supposed to be even? What is that? Honestly, I can't. I have no idea. Why didn't we question that back in the day? What the hell is that? Looks like some kind of alien. I don't know. It's sort of like, it looks like the wall on the mountain. I don't know, it's strange. Oh god. Fuck. Dude, is he never gonna die? Is this like phase number 6 or something? Am I missing something? Oh my god. Oh god, dude, I almost fucking died. That was really close. How you doing, Balshar? Good evening, man. Oh, he's dead. Okay, good. Very good. I did it. Alright, so I'm like halfway through the game. I do think I'm gonna go to bed now though, because I'm getting pretty tired. So I'm gonna complete this game tomorrow at around the same time. Because I'm like 50% through the game now. I've been streaming for like close to 2 hours. Gotta get me some sleep. I got the upgrade, that's good. So let's save at the grandma. You're looking tired, she said. Alright. Alright, so 1 hour and 20 minutes on the game clock, and I'm like halfway through. And I've had multiple deaths, so it doesn't take that long to beat this game, really. Not these days. Anyways, thank you for watching tonight. I'm gonna go to bed soon here. But I'm gonna stream around the same time tomorrow, so... And then I'm gonna complete this, beat this game. But you guys, yeah, you have a good night, and I will see you around. Thank you.